The universe conspires to bring people into your lives at the most important intersections and inflections. And there are these wonderful people who have made a difference to our lives and still continue to do so. And they are our mentors. In the organizational context, mentoring is a very powerful tool to create change and transformation, yet it is under leveraged to its true potential. And I want to utilize this opportunity to help you understand how you can build a mentoring culture within your organization and what combinations would work the best. Let's talk about your early talent or fresh hires. When they're fresh out of college or they're fresh into their roles with limited experience, they would require a more directive mentoring. And this is where their managers or their buddies can make a big difference, where they can achieve or accelerate their delivery to results in their job. And this is where managers, especially, need to be trained on how to mentor early talent. The second stage of employees in organizations are usually the mid-level talent, and they're very busy navigating the complexities of their career and some of the expectations of their roles. And this is where two types of mentors can help: inspiring mentors and peer mentorship. The reason we talk about these inspiring mentors or and peer mentors here is at the mid stages of individuals' career is when the complexities sometimes gets them to just focus on the urgent and forget the important. And this is where inspiring role models and powerful peers who have achieved and who are role models themselves, the pairing would make a big difference to mid-level talent. And now let's look at the senior leadership and how can they be mentored. And an interesting combination with reverse mentoring and transformational mentoring would help for senior leaders because they'll have to navigate the innovation that is required today and the complexities of this banny world. And that is where pairing them with a young zillennial, a high potential zillennial, and a senior leader will help them understand how to navigate the complexities of today from completely different perspectives. And that is when the mentoring truly achieves its true transformational requirement at that stages. So now that if you've identified the right combinations for your early talent, your mid-level talent, and your senior leadership, it is important to help them understand that this is an important process. It is not a feely-woolly conversational experience, but rather a process which needs to have its gives and gets, guidelines, and clarity on what is the vision that is required. And this is where most mentoring could also fail. Sometimes mentors get so busy waxing eloquent and giving professional advice and focusing on what they have achieved and their smartness, but they'll have to now move towards to understanding the mentee and helping them achieve their greatness. So it requires humility, authenticity, mindfulness, and some level of humbleness or shredding away of ego is required from mentors. And this is where we call the servant leadership mentoring is truly takes shape. And the mentees also need to have the commitment to the process. Most mentees sometimes get carried away. If it's an inspiring mentor, they just carried away into a star worship mode or sometimes into a victim mode. And that is where they'll have to move away from that and focus on the conversations, the actions, and how they can look at possibilities and look and transformation. So therefore, getting mentoring as a culture is important within organizations, but at the same time, having the right processes in place, having the right combinations in place for mentoring is key.